My name is Charlotte, and I am an illustrator and artist, and I make ceramics. And I'll just show you a little bit of what I do up till now and what I'm interested in. So firstly, colour is really important in my work, and how colour can evoke feelings and tell a story in themselves. Shape and composition, looking at things in real life and painting from real things, and also depicting the abstract, and how you can show feelings through shapes and composition. Gesture, the act of making being evident in the outcome. I'm interested in history and how stories are told through objects and images, and I'm always going to museums and doing drawings, and yeah, it's one of my biggest influences. And actually the practice of drawing in itself, using process as a means to explore your reality. So I work as an illustrator, and day to day I do sort of commercial stuff for brands, editorial, musicians, ads, and things like that. I started off as I studied illustration at Camberwell, and got really into painting and also ceramics. I spent my evenings in the ceramics department downstairs just making stuff, and that working with clay really helped me discover a natural way of working which is led by process and informed by mistakes and things that you don't expect when you're working. So I guess I've been working freelance for about 6 years, and yeah, it's been a journey, and one which I started off by having to basically leaving uni, and I went on the dole the next day, and I just thought, okay, how am I going to make this work? Like, I wanted to be an artist so much, and in the end I took out a loan for £10,000, and I just worked and spent the money to buy a kiln and all the equipment that I needed to make my ceramics and a studio, and eventually the work started coming. I was self-directing my own projects and stuff like that. And now I'm working for all sorts of people. This was for a glasses brand. It's like a still life kind of thing. I do. Basically, I can use the way that I work and my painting and my gestural work, and can apply it to sort of different uses. So some more recent work was this, well, obviously it's for Hermes, but it's for New Year of the Dog, and it's for a perfume advert. And I also made an animation which went with that. This is just a little clip of it. Editorial, this is a recent one for Vice. This is for Rimowa, the suitcases brand, and it's a little suitcase. And this is also for Rimowa. And I've been working with musicians a lot. I did a big project this year with some Australian musicians called Cosmos Midnight, and I did their artwork for their singles and for their album, and also some moving visual stuff for their live shows. yeah, and I've been lucky enough this year to travel a little bit, and I did a show in Hong Kong with some of my artist friends who work together since uni, and we did a show for Chinese New Year of the Dog, and here's some of the doggy work. And while we were out there, we got really into karaoke. That's me and Charlene singing. And so I really had karaoke on the brain when I returned home, and I started working on a book of lyrics to my favourite karaoke songs. And so I had like lists on my phone of like the best karaoke songs, and I was so into it. And my thoughts started going back to like Smash Hits magazine, which had like the lists of all the lyrics in, and that you could read the magazine. I don't know if anyone else remembers this, but you'd like buy the magazine and you could read the lyrics and sing along to the TV. And I really loved doing that, so I decided to make my own version, and this is, of course, Puff Daddy. This is No Doubt. And we're in Japan, and we started learning the lyrics to this song called I Wanna Eat Ramen. Seal. Actually, I posted this and Seal saw it, and he said, "That's nice." That was a highlight of my career, actually. And it was really good to just do something fun and something that was inspired by the things that I've enjoyed growing up. And I got to look at lots of videos and like interviews and stuff of all my favorite pop stars. So yeah, I made this magazine to launch at LCAF this year. And yeah, it was super fun. This is Tattoo. And so, yeah, that's what I've been up to. Thanks for listening.